Hello, I'm Jessicat, and welcome back to the SkyBlock world. I've just come down here to see if we got any mob drops, but it doesn't look like we have yet. But that's alright, I'm gonna head back up and see if the mob farm works. But in our previous episode, we built a zombie pigman farm, and that farm has been working like a charm, apart from a couple of mishaps involving a couple of zombie pigmen. Oh, I forgot to put the resource pack on. Let me fix that. There we go. That looks much better. So this is the, this is the resource pack. We're gonna harvest this wheat and replant it. And what was I going to say? I've forgotten. Yeah, that zombie pigman farm has been working like a charm, apart from a couple of, slightly annoying and actually pretty funny incidents, which I won't explain in great detail, just there was some slight ridiculousness with pigmen getting through the portal and me having to punch them to death. But, yeah, it's been working great. And we actually have a bunch of loot. Look at this, 16 gold nuggets and 1 gold ingot. And I think and a couple of golden swords as well. So I think I'm gonna head over there and try to get even more loot from them. And look, there they are already, all ready for us to kill them. I'm just gonna shoot a snowball in their direction, and here they come. And this is just perfect because I can just stand here and hit them. The only problem is if one of them gets through the nether portal, which I've done my best to prevent, but it's always tricky to stop it 100%. But there you go, we just got a gold nugget, and now we just repeat the process. Now, the goal on the list of goals for SkyBlock is 5 gold ingots. We have another one here, because I had to leave some stuff here, because all the pigmen were attacking me, as I mentioned. So let's see if we can actually meet that goal now. I'm curious. In fact, if we need to, we can probably combine all the swords into one, and then smelt that sword, because that's a feature they added in 1.12, the ability to smelt armor and weapons into their materials, so we can probably get enough gold to make 5 ingots if we don't have that already, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. So here's all the gold we have, 2 ingots, plus a lot of gold nuggets. That's probably enough to get what we need, right? Then there's a bunch of rotten flesh we got from the zombies as well. And let's put away those apples. And let's see what we can make with this. Look at that. Gold ingots. Gold ingots. No. Gold ingots galore. There we go. 5 gold ingots. Alright, let's put that in the goals chest, the craftables chest, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'm very happy with that. Very happy indeed. And we still have 8 nuggets to spare. I'm also going to craft up these golden swords. We might need them at some point. I don't know. And now let's head back down and let's try to make a squid farm. We made a temporary one a while ago, but I think I want to achieve 2 of the goals this time and make a small lake that also doubles as a squid farm. I have a lot of oak wood, so I think that will be my building material of choice. Let's grab 30 of that and turn it all into planks. That's a lot of planks, and we're gonna make I believe the goals just say a small lake. Yeah, so the goal is just a small lake. Build a small lake, that's all it says. Pretty open-ended. So let's grab our lava bucket and empty it out into this little cubby hole here. Then we're going to grab some water, make sure that refills into a full source. And where will we build this? I'm thinking next to the platform there, so we can fall onto the platform if necessary. In fact, we could probably build up from the platform. That might be a good idea. But let's place the water, like, right here. Yeah, right there. And now we're just going to keep bringing we're going to bring another water source down here, I think, to make an infinite water source. So there we go, we now have an infinite water source in the middle. Let's build around the perimeter of the lake. Actually, we probably want a torch, so no mobs spawn on this. Or we could make it out of slabs. That's probably better, right? What other goals on the list can we accomplish right now? I'm sure there's quite a few. One of them is 50 birch logs. Do we have 50 birch? No, we only have 30. So I guess we'll have to wait on that. One of them is 10 stone buttons. We can do that if we just smelt up 10 pieces of stone, which we have plenty of fuel, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's put in some cobblestone. 10 signs. Yes, we already have 10 signs. 20 ladders is another goal. Let's craft some ladders. That's 27 ladders, more than enough. Perfect. So let's put some of those in there. And there's another goal to cross off the list. 20 ladders. Perfect. Hey, we're doing great. 5 gold ingots. I can cross that off. We've done that. 10 cactus green dye. That's an interesting one. Let's see if we have enough cacti. Yes, we do. Let's smelt up 10 cacti, shall we? Alright, we have 10 stone. Then there's 10 stone buttons. And that's another goal to cross off the list. Perfect, we're doing great. Maybe I'll do some more of those easy goals in another episode, because they're really nice and simple and satisfying. But let's get back to building that lake. Let's try to make it organic too. We want something that flows, if you know what I mean. No pun intended. Or maybe pun intended. 'Cause water flows, you know. Yeah, okay, I'll stop. Oh wow, we've reached the mob farm. That was kind of scary. I thought it was night or something. Like the shadow suddenly fell over me. That sounded very dramatic, didn't it? The shadow suddenly fell over me. Man, we don't quite have enough wood to finish this. I could jump across this gap if I were brave enough, but I'm not, so I'm going to go all the way back around, because I really don't want to risk losing my water bucket. This bucket is basically my most prized possession. I can lose almost anything in this world. The one thing I cannot lose is the water bucket. Even if a creeper came up and blew up everything, I'd be really sad, but as long as I didn't lose the water bucket, I'd be not okay with it, but not no, I'd be really sad. I'd probably rage quit, to be fair, but that I could still keep playing as long as I had my water bucket. And there you have it. That's enough wood to finish it. Perfect. And now all we have to do is fill it in with water, which probably is a lot easier said than done. So now I have to place some blocks underneath the water, which is going to be nerve-wracking because it could, you know, freeze at any second, but let's hope it doesn't. And I've emptied my inventory, so if I lose everything, it's no big deal, but we want to be able to, have some blocks under this. So down we go, and already I'm terrified. Let's try to get into the middle block here, and just build down, and I believe that block is the one where we want to place a slab. So now let's get out of the water. Good. And now we can place that right there. Perfect. So now we have a floor to place our water on. Oh no, we placed the slab at the wrong height. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, I guess if we build up, it's okay. Ooh, wow, that scared me. Okay, we should give the lake a name. How about Lake... I kind of want to call it Lake Lapis, because the water is the color of lapis lazuli, and I also kind of like the alliteration, and it has a nice ring to it, so let's call it Lake Lapis. In fact, that'll probably be the name of the episode, because I really like that name now. Lake Lapis. Yeah, I really like that. Let's do it. I must say, this new texture pack is really growing on me. I'm starting to really like it. Oh no! These blocks are gonna spawn monsters. Oh no, I need a torch, and I need a torch fast. I need a lot of torches. Oh no, this is bad. It's a good thing I saw some charcoal in that furnace, but we have no time to waste. Oh look, we get to see the mob farm in action. That's beautiful. Yep, stray just spawned, and those wonderful little golems shot it right off. Awesome. Alright, we have a few bits of charcoal, so I'm going to make some torches. And hope that that's enough to light up the edge of the lake, and also hope that nothing has spawned on it yet. Because I'm pretty sure all of those are spawnable spaces, but it looks like either we're lucky or I was close enough that nothing spawned on the shores of Lake Lapis. So, oh, these aren't spawnable spaces? Oh, I guess this is. Oh, okay. Well, that's really convenient, actually. Oh, I didn't have to worry about it after all, and now I have a bunch of extra torches. Well, I'm not complaining about that. I'm gonna build myself an ugly little cobblestone generator over here, because the cobblestone generator over there is kind of close to some precious stuff, and I don't really want it to set anything on fire when I have the lava out, so I think I'm gonna start building that. But once the sun has risen, I'm gonna get back to work on Lake Lapis, which is kind of a tongue twister almost. Alright, the sun has risen, so as I said, I'm gonna go back down there and keep on building. Lake Lapis is actually a pretty great name because that's what waves do, right? They lap. Like, you often hear people say, like, the waves lapping the shore, or you read that in books a lot anyway. I think that's a pretty great name. And the last 3 slabs, boom, boom, boom. And we are done. Well, not done. We need to fill this in now. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's a hole there. Actually, let's leave that hole in place. We can transform that into a squid farm later. Yeah, I like that plan. Okay, so let's leave that hole, but the rest of it we're going to turn into water sources. Alright, armed with a water bucket, I'm going to descend to the still rickety staircase and break these blocks. And then we're gonna try to create source blocks. Whoa, I feel like I almost fell off there. It's probably actually safer on this platform than on the edge right now, on the edge of Lake Lapis. I don't like the way the water is pushing me right now. This is really nerve-wracking, even though there's a border. My goal is to create still water, not flowing water. Everywhere. Just hope that more and more water sources form. There we go. And it's spreading, everyone, it's spreading. Spreading like the plague, except it's not the plague. That was a bad metaphor. Oh man, this is so cool. It's so cool to see it just like reach the edges everywhere. And maybe 1 or 2 more buckets will do it. Man, the currents are pushing me everywhere. Just a few more. Maybe 1 more here. Wow. Now it looks like we need 1 more there. And it looks like our water is now perfectly still. We've done it! Man, we just filled up Lake Lapis. Isn't this thing gorgeous? I love it. Let's get a bit of an aerial view. Let's let's put the bucket away before we fall into the void and lose it, because that is a very real possibility. And now let's take a look at this bad boy. It's already freezing around the edges, which there's not much I can do to prevent that. But look, we basically have a swimming pool. Oh no, there's an edge there that's not filled in. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. It can't be anything less than perfect. And, yeah, we're gonna just quickly fill this in. Just one bucket there should do it. Yep, perfect. And now, I think that's pretty much the end of the episode. We did a lot of little crafting goals, and we also accomplished one big goal, which I can now cross off the list, which is to build a small lake. As you can see, we have indeed built a small lake, and I've just fallen into a hole. And let's end the episode off with a bang. I'm going to do something you should probably never do in SkyBlock. Geronimo! Woohoo! That was not very exciting, to be honest, but it was fun. And it's nice to be able to, like, run around a little bit, because I have so much space in this lake. I love it. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. It's a bit short, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing Lake Lapis take shape. And I have some plans for this already. I've had an idea. You will see what it is. But thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode or in another video. Bye!